Well, hello, beautiful souls. I hope everybody is having an amazing day today. Okay, how's everybody doing? Oh, it's been bonkers around here, but you know what? We made it through. We're into a new week, so all's good. But I wanted to talk about toxicity. I'm seeing a lot of it. The world is toxic. It very much is. But it's not completely toxic. There's souls out there who are trying to change that. And I'll put my hand up. I'm one of them. I really want, as a person, as a human being, as one that's had a massive awakening, to change the world. Yes, I know, it sounds bonkers, but you can't, well, I can. I shouldn't say I can't. But people say, oh, you can't do that. Well, yeah, I can. And guess what? So can you. Yeah, surprise. You can too. And you're going to say, well, how the hell do I do that? By being authentic, by being loving, by being compassionate, empathetic. We change the mindset of others, especially of those who come in contact with you. They can be miserable, this, that, and the other thing, but you will plant a seed. You may not ever see it grow, but it will. And that's how you change the world, one person at a time. Now, I've been on YouTube, obviously, and I've watched a few videos of influencers. Do I want to be an influencer? Yeah, I do. But I don't want to influence material things. I want to influence the soul, the authenticity, the transparency of people. You know, that's what I want to influence. Let's get the light out there, as opposed to all this bullshit darkness that's going on. We don't need it. We can rebel against it, which a lot of us are doing. And it seems every day more and more people are doing that. And that's what we want. Now, there was one I was watching, and it was actually a reaction to this influencer. And I had to scratch my head. They have their head so far up their arse, it's not funny. They've lost the reality of what life is really about and what people are really about. Now, I know money makes the world go round. We all have to pay our bills, so do I. But then there's conning people, and that's a little different. When I see people come on all, hey, yeah, oh, look at me, I've got this wrong with me, but look what I can do, look where I can, wear, whatever. It's not supporting those that are actually going through the same thing. Because they're looking at this thinking, oh, she can wear, $200-300 outfits at that size, but I can't afford that. So I've got to, shop at whatever store, and it just doesn't look the same or fit the same or have their size. So what is that doing to that person? It's putting them in a mindset of, I'm not worth it, I'm not worthy. When actually the reality is, if you can drop, 1,000 pounds, here, I'm in the UK, $1,000 on a shopping haul for like 5 outfits, say for a bigger gal. Is that the reality of it? No, it's not. The reality is not everybody has that money to drop on it. There's no realistic view there of what it's like. So I see a lot of that. And then the self-absorption on, themselves, I've got this wrong with me, 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 but look what I can do. Now, I've seen a few red flags in that if they had some of those issues, sorry, love, you wouldn't be able to do that. And, because it's physically impossible. But when you're seeing a 2-minute video that probably, incorporates, look what I did for an hour, but you're only seeing 2 minutes of it, that could have been video recorded over a span of time with breaks in between. You don't see the pain. You don't see the agony that's coming along with it. That's not a realistic view to put out there. And that's not being authentic. That's virtually being toxic. Now, I know, I'm on my soapbox today. It's just the way it is because I'm seeing a lot of toxicity out there. And I think it's bullshit. And, some of these reaction channels I think are brilliant because they're calling out the bullshit. And when they block the comments, you know that they know it's bullshit. But, I haven't got a polished channel. This is it, The lighting's crap. The recording's crap. Everything's crap. But you know what? It is what it is. It's me. Like, maybe one day I'll get my shit together and figure out how to polish it up a bit. But I don't want to lose the personal contact of like you and me sitting here having a chat. Like you're sitting at my kitchen table and we're having a coffee. That's the feeling I want. And unfortunately, it's only going to be a one-sided conversation because I'm the one doing the talking. But if you were sitting at my kitchen table, I'd be talking to you, asking you questions, asking you, how are you feeling today? How's it going? Things like that. We'd have a two-way conversation, and I would be actively listening to that conversation with empathy, compassion, non-judgment, because remember, judgment is based on emotion. So not everybody has the same life story. I actually find other people's life stories quite interesting. And to hear, where they've been, how they've, maneuvered through life, overcome some of the most, horrific events, and still come out the other end a good person. And realizing that this is the journey on life, that they're still not living in that moment. That moment's gone. It's there. It's just a page of words in their book. It's not what they're living in the moment today. So I think I'm going to try and go out and spread a little bit of love today somehow by putting these videos out. And, I just want to keep it real. Don't want the bullshit. Don't want the drama. But what I do want is one person at a time, and to realize that, you know what, you're worth it, you're special, you're unique, it's okay to be different, you're not alone, and you're accepted for being you. Now, that's a subject that can open a can of worms because of what's going on, again, in the world. It's okay to be you. It really is. But at what point, and I believe I might have said this in another video, when you say, yeah, I'm me, this is, I'm a panda, whatever, but you're trying to convince me. Not really. It's who are you trying to convince? Me or you? If you want to sit at my kitchen table dressed as a panda, go for it. Don't give a shit. Really. Just don't have me call you a panda, or whatever. And you'll say, but Elle, that's not accepting. Let's be realistic, okay? Were you born one? No, you were not. So there still has to be a realistic foundation there of, being that square peg in a round hole. And when I say acceptance, that's what I mean. People have gone through life saying, I don't want to live like that. I don't want that drama. I don't want this. I don't want that. I'm into the woo-woo shit. And, at some point in history, we would have been locked up for talking like this because they think we're crazy. Well, who's the crazy ones? The ones that are jumping when a new bandwagon comes along, saying, oh, I'm going to hop on that one, I'm going to hop on that one because society accepts that. I'm not society. I am me. And if you're a square peg in a round hole, welcome. It's a beautiful world out there. And it's okay to embrace that and live it and love it, whether people around you want to or not, or think you're unrealistic or looking through the world with rose-colored glasses. Like, believe me, I have my moments where I take the glasses off. But then I think, wait a minute, that's not why I'm here. I'm not here to stoop to that level. I'm here to be me. And I'm here to show other people it is okay to be yourself. Because there's other people out there. Okay, beautiful people. Guess what? It's time for me to go. Gotta get this show on the road, get things moving. So, gotta love you and leave you. Okay. Bye-bye.